Even when we did not deserve to be saved, Christ said, you know what, I'll save you anyway.
Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour, right here on Abundant TV. I am your host, the gentleman Jody Powell, and for the next 60 minutes, we have high-flying, hard-hitting, professional wrestling action from the world of Wrestling for Christ. And fans, what a great card we have for you tonight. We're going to be featuring top contenders in our tag team division. As that division is heating up, you're going to see one half of the number one contenders for the WFC World Tag Team Championships. That would be the Conquerors. And of course, they are going to be accompanied by none other than the Mountain Mastermind himself, Sir Charles Humperdinck. You're going to see Kenny Austin in singles competition tonight. Also in competition tonight, unfortunately, one half of the WFC World Tag Team Champions, the Foundation. Now, we saw just a few weeks ago what the Foundation did to the American GI. Travis Roberts in a singles match with the GI won the match on a beautiful spear, but the Foundation couldn't leave it just at that. No, they had to put the GI's arm inside a chair and Dylan Dollar stomp on it, causing terrible structural damage in the shoulder to the American GI, who was required to have surgery. We heard last week a message from the GI that the surgery went well. The rehab is going to fly by because he's got some revenge on his mind. Well, I called for some suspensions to be handed down, if not some outright firings to be handed down by this so-called mysterious commissioner of the WFC. Well, I got word this past week, that there would not be any suspensions coming for Dylan Dollar and Travis Roberts from the commissioner. Because once again, this commissioner seems to think that the Foundation can do no wrong, that all they are doing is doing what they need to do to win. I think the commissioner needs the Foundation to be their stooges in the WFC, and so there won't be any suspensions coming. In fact, we'll be seeing in action very soon Dylan Dollar, one half of the WFC World Tag Team Champions, and the one who stomped on the chair and did the damage to the American GI. But in our main event, fans, we have the hottest tag team in tag team action. The WFC, we're going to see Perfect Vision later on tonight taking on a new tag team here in the WFC. And I tell you what, it's going to be an incredible match. This new tag team, they're not new to the world of professional wrestling. It's going to be a tough challenge for the Prince of the Cruiserweights, Zachariah Cutter, and John Matthews, Perfect Vision, as they look to continue their winning ways. Well, fans, we are ready now for our very first match of the evening, and it is going to feature the WFC World Tag Team Champions, one half of them anyway, in Dylan Dollar. Keep the chairs at bay. Who knows what's going to happen in this one? Well, let's find out, fans. Let's get to ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is scheduled for one fall. Well, here we are, wrestling fans, ready for this matchup. And there you hear the theme song of the Foundation. Apparently, the call for them to be suspended or even fired from this organization for what they did to the American GI just 2 weeks ago has fallen on deaf ears. Dylan Dollar getting ready to come out for a match here on Saturday Night Praise and Power Hours. He's going to be taking on a newcomer to WFC. There he is.
Introducing first, he is one half of the WFC World Tag Team Champions. From Athens, Georgia, Dylan Dollar.
It's just not even impressive anymore, fans, where the way that these guys just seem to find a way to cheat, lie, steal, whatever it takes to gain the victory, to gain the upper hand. There was no point in what the foundation did to the American GI 2 weeks ago, causing him to have a shoulder surgery just last week. But GI vowed he's going to be back into the ring and looking for retribution with the foundation. And their brazen attack on him was absolutely unnecessary. We'll see if the foundation's Dylan Dollar can handle this young man, a newcomer to the WFC. Fans welcome Smiley Feel Good.
From Spartanburg, South Carolina, he is Smiley Feel Good.
Smiley Feel Good here in the WFC. Taking on Dylan Dollar and making his debut here. And we're excited to have Smiley Feel Good with the WFC. And this young man certainly has incredible talent inside the squared circle. He's ready to take on Dylan Dollar of the Foundation. And there he is, Smiley Feel Good. Smiling for the fans here in Kings Mountain, North Carolina. A wonderful crowd out here in the Kings Mountain Arena. Ready to see some Wrestling for Christ action. Now you see Dylan Dollar kissing the belt and handing it to the referee. And that just goes to show these guys are going to do anything and everything it possibly takes to hold on to these titles. And isn't that rich? Dylan Dollar telling the referee to check Smiley Feel Good. When Dylan and Travis Roberts, his partner in crime, have been the ones that have lied, cheated, and stole their way into the heart of the commissioner, apparently. Dylan Dollar giving some fans here at ringside a little mouth, a little lip, and pretending to be all tough, all big and bad. But the bell is rung, and across the way, you have your own tough competitor there, Dylan, to deal with. And Smiley Feel Good, who's getting this crowd reared up and fired up. Ready for this action. Getting behind the Smiley one. Dylan Dollar claiming he's the man. Well, you're something, all right. Something I'm not going to say right here on Abundant Television, but be that as it may. We are ready for action if you want to turn around and actually have a match there, my friend. You do have an opponent. The bell has rung. Let's see if we can get to some actual wrestling action instead of you being worried about what the crowd's saying, what the crowd's cheering. Because they're not cheering for you. Neither am I, quite frankly. It's up to this referee. You know what, ref? Get in there. Let's get some action going. This guy is just mouthing off, continues to mouth off to the wonderful people here in Kings Mountain, North Carolina, for no apparent reason. The Smiley chants have broken out. Dylan Dollar. Stall tactics. Trying to get into the head of Smiley Feel Good. Now finally a collar and elbow tie up. Back Smiley into the corner. And let's see if we have a clean break. Of course not, but he misses. Smiley Feel Good too quick for Dylan Dollar. And what are you complaining to the referee about? You idiot, you're the one that swung and missed. Maybe you ought to work on your hand speed a little bit. Because Smiley Feel Good was a little too fast for you. Collar and elbow tie up again. Once again, Dylan Dollar back in Feel Good, back into the corner. Once again, a break called for. And once again, he swung and missed. Strike two to Dylan Dollar. Smiley Feel Good letting him know, said, hey, buddy, catch me if you can. This crowd giving Dylan Dollar a hard time, and he is giving it right back to them. Dylan Dollar ready to lock up again one more time with Smiley Feel Good, collar and elbow. No, he got him with a knee lift. Big blow to the back of the neck. Right hand to the forehead there. And now Smiley Feel Good back to the corner, another right hand. And now Dylan Dollar begins to stomp right into the midsection of Smiley Feelgood. Backing off now, ready to charge. Here he comes. Look out, he missed out of the way. He was Smiley, and oh, big drop kick into the corner. Followed it up with a right forearm. And a bulldog, no, down to the knee. A nice jawbreaker on the knee there, kind of a modified bulldog. Feelgood into the corner now. Dylan Dollar slides out of the ring. Slides out of the ring. Actually a pretty good move, a smart move by a veteran wrestler there. Let's break the momentum that Smiley Feelgood was building here. Dylan Dollar realizing that speed is not on his side. Smiley Feelgood has found several ways to outquick one half of the world tag team champions, Dylan Dollar. And I got to tell you, the foundation has to be looking over their shoulders, fans, as we know that AWOL is still has the foundation in their sights for what they did right out here in the back alley of Kings Mountain Arena to one of their members of their faction, breaking the leg of a member of AWOL. Then you've got Perfect Vision, who is on a roll. Then you've got the Conquerors, who are the #1 contenders. And now you've injured the American GI. I'm not sure why the foundation are so eager to make so many enemies here in the WFC, just to satisfy the thirst for blood from this unknown commissioner that we've yet to see. And now a block of that right hand, and now Smiley Feelgood giving it a little bit to Dylan Dollar there. Nice right forearm shivers, whipping into the ropes. Dylan reverses, big elbow, down goes Feelgood. Dylan Dollar off the ropes, cross body vintage. Dylan Dollar 1, 2, and no. Feelgood kicks out. Dylan Dollar wanting the 3 count from the referee. Not going to get it. And now look at that, just draping his leg across the back of the neck, pulling on the face. Smiley Feelgood. He needs to watch it there. He's putting his hands on the referee. Referee telling him not to do that. He's going to get a disqualification. Probably should have already had one, referee. That was a little excessive there. Now, once again, backed into the corner. Big chop. Oh, my goodness. The sound of that flesh just smacking against his hand. And now again, Dylan Dollar pulling on the hair, having the face raked across the top rope. And again, Dylan Dollar telling the referee not to touch him. Big clubbing blow to the back of the neck by Dylan Dollar, and Smiley Feelgood's in trouble here. The quickness has worn out. Now tossed into the turnbuckle. Down goes Feelgood. It looked like Dylan Dollar was going to follow it with a splash. Smiley Feelgood hit that turnbuckle so hard he went straight down to the mat. Dylan just stomped him as he ran by. Oh, look out. Slams his face right into that knee. And now Dylan Dollar stomping into the midsection of Smiley Feelgood as the referee counts to 4, and Dylan Dollar breaks because that's exactly where he knows that he has to break that move in the corner before getting a DQ. Pulling him up now by his hair. Now Dylan Dollar. Ooh, nice right hands and a left hand to the midsection of Dylan Dollar. Big chop now. Smiley Feelgood coming back here. Got him into the ropes. Irish whip. No, reversed by Dylan Dollar. Off the ropes. Big clothesline. Down goes Feelgood. The cover 1, 2. And Dylan Dollar almost picked up a victory right there. And he's pulling on his hair, ref. You're sitting, look at him. He's pulling on his hair. You're right there. What are you doing? He's raking his face. Count him out. I could have counted to 10 by now. Good grief. Smiley Feelgood now fighting back, but a big clubbing blow again to the back of the neck. That's like the 4th one in this match. Into the ropes now. Sleeper hold. Dylan Dollar with a sleeper hold. He's got it right there in the middle of the ring. He's got him right there in the middle of the ring. Smiley Feelgood now down to his bottom. And now Dylan Dollar, he's gonna have to lean into it. There he goes. He's starting to lean into that, pushing him forward, contracting those lungs. There's a 1 count. There's a 2 count. Is he out here? No, he's not out. He's barely hanging on. Smiley Feelgood is hanging on. He's getting this crowd behind him. That sleeper hold locked in the middle of the ring. Looking for a way out. Looking to grab the neck, maybe for a jawbreaker here. Yes, he got it. Oh, my goodness. That jaw slamming right down to the top of his head. Now he's going for no. Dylan Dollar with the elbow to the back of the head. Looked like he was going for that Uranagi, and he couldn't quite lock it in. Dylan now going for, is he going for the pedigree here? No, Smiley reverses. Kick to the midsection. Feelgood off the ropes. Dylan Dollar ducks. Tilt the world clothesline, and there it is. That's going to do it. That's going to do it. No one gets up from that one. Are you kidding me? What are you doing? Dylan Dollar pulled his head up from the mat. You had the match won. Now this guy just wants to punish this kid. This is ridiculous. Somebody's got to do something about this guy. Slams him into the turnbuckle now. Shoulder into the kidney areas. Good grief. And another one. And a third one. Come on, ref. Get in there. Get him off. Hey, come on. What are you doing? He can't push the referee. What are you doing, ref? Ring that bell. Good grief. Oh, and a rake of the back. Oh, my goodness. Come on. And there it is. There it is. Serves you right. You deserve to be disqualified. You can't put your hands on the ref.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match by disqualification, Smiley Feelgood.
Somebody get out here. Somebody get out here and get Dylan Dollar off of him. Now he's going to hit that tilt-a-whirl clothesline again. Oh, goodness. Down goes Feelgood. Get in there, ref. Dylan Dollar is out of control. The foundation's out of control. Good grief. Fans, let's take a look at some of the action here. Feelgood had that beautiful drop kick right into the corner. Hit Dylan Dollar with that flying forearm shiver. And then thought it was going to be a bulldog, but right there, smacked him right in the face with that knee. But it was Dylan Dollar hitting the tilt-a-whirl clothesline. We thought this was going to be it. We thought he was going to pin him for 3 because nobody gets up from this. 1, 2, but Dylan Dollar pulled him off the mat and started beating him in the corner. Ridiculous. The referee steps in, and there, right there, suspension. Fire this guy. Good grief. Dylan Dollar gets disqualified. Smiley Feelgood gets the win, but he pays for it. Fans, we'll be back right after these messages.
When Wrestling for Christ visits the Philippines, we bring more than just wrestling. We bring the love of Jesus Christ. Our mission extends beyond the ring. We hold vacation Bible schools, run basketball and youth camps, and visit villages to share the gospel, offering hope and encouragement to those in need. Since 2017, Wrestling for Christ has seen thousands of professions of faith and lives changed simply by sharing the love of Jesus. In 2025, we're planning to return for television tapings on Abundant TV to reach even more lives. We need your support to continue this vital work. Help us bring hope to the Philippines.
Scan the QR code to donate today and go to our website to learn more about this ministry.
Thank you and God bless.
Hello, wrestling fans. I'm the gentleman Jody Powell.
And I'm the mad scientist, Mike Buchanan.
Mike and I host a fantastic show on Monday nights at 7 p.m. right here on Abundant Television called Falls Count Anywhere. But Mike, what is this show about?
Well, it's about taking our listeners on a fun trip through what's happening in the WWE and Wrestling for Christ, which is WFC.
What else do we do on this show, though?
Well, my favorite part is the Finding Tomorrow, which is where we offer hope to those that are listening for whatever trials they may be experiencing in life.
That's great. I tell you what more could you ask for, fans? You get your wrestling news. And then after we talk about the WWE and WFC, we point you back to the Holy Scriptures so that you can fight your battles the right way. That's by turning to God. As Mike always says,
don't watch out, look up.
We'll see you Monday nights. Falls Count Anywhere, 7 p.m. on Abundant TV. Welcome back, fans, to Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. And are we really surprised at the way that Smiley Feelgood had to pick up that victory over Dylan Dollar via disqualification? Now, listen, we've seen this before. We saw this going back to King of the Mountain When the Carolina Dreamer put his hands on an official, he was stripped of the WFC World Heavyweight Championship. That's why we had the King of the Mountain match, which Dreamer went on to win and regain that title. But he was rightfully stripped, and Dreamer will tell you so. He lost his head. He lost his cool, put his hands on an official, and you can't do that. Well, now here we have a situation where you have one half of the tag team champions putting their hands on an official. Are we going to see those titles stripped? Are we going to see any suspensions? Are we going to see any kind of repercussions whatsoever from this so-called commissioner who seems to be in cahoots with the foundation? We'll have to see, fan. But we are highlighting our tag team division tonight. You've seen one half of the WFC World Tag Team Champions. And now, fans, we're going to see one half of the number one contenders. But let's go back and look at how the Conquerors became the number one contenders. In order to do that, we have to go back to Happy Brawler days when Perfect Vision had their shot at the WFC Tag Team Championships, had it lined up, had Travis Roberts beat when this happened. Super kick from Cutter. Another one from Matthews. They're setting up now for the double super. Wait a minute. Here comes Dylan Dollar. He's got a chair now. What are you doing? He hit John Matthews. There's a bell. He hit Matthews with a chair. He does it again right across the back. Good grief. This is... And now he's got the chair on Cutter. Dylan Dollar. I don't know what's going on here. It was that night at Happy Brawler Days, fans, that the foundation showed their true colors, who they really are. And it's not pretty. A couple of weeks later, the commissioner said that the team of Perfect Vision, instead of getting another rematch, instead of getting an actual fair shot at the WFC World Tag Team titles, had to take on the Conquerors for a number one contenders match, but not in a tag team match. It was John Matthews versus Kenny Austin for the number one contendership of a tag team division. Somehow it doesn't seem right to have a singles match to determine the number one contenders of a tag team division, but let's see what happened there and how the Conquerors became number one contenders. Cool. He's up on that second turnbuckle, jumps off, rolls through, comes charging at Kenny Austin. He touched the clothesline. Oh my goodness, the crucifix suplex. Down it goes. Kenny Austin 1, 2, 3. The Conquerors are the number one contenders. Well, fans, ever since that night, the Conquerors have been the number one contenders for the WFC World Tag Team Championships after Kenny Austin defeated John Matthews. And yet it seems like our champions have been ducking the Conquerors. It's time to pony up, boys. You have number one contenders that you need to put titles on the line for. If you're going to get away with breaking arms of legends and pushing referees, then the least you can do is defend your titles. And what about Perfect Vision? Perfect Vision, ever since that night where John Matthews lost that match to Kenny Austin, they have been rolling through tag teams here in the WFC. And tonight they are in the main event against a new tag team, a formidable tag team, new to the WFC. And it'll be a great match, that one coming up. But right now, fans, I want to get to ringside because we have one half of the number one contenders for the WFC tag team titles. The Conquerors, Kenny Austin, is going to be in action right now. Let's get to ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is scheduled for one fall.
Wrestling fans, we are ready for our next match here. And I tell you what, it's a highlight feature of the tag team division here. As now we're going to get to see in one-on-one competition one half of the number one contenders for the Foundation World Tag Team titles. That is the Conquerors, Kenny Austin.
Introducing first, accompanied by his manager, Sir Charles Humperdinck. He is from the city of Angels, Kenny Austin.
Fans, I had the opportunity to talk to Kenny Austin backstage behind the curtain just before this match was able to get underway. Kenny Austin telling me that this is going to be a brand new day, a new Kenny Austin here. More intense, more focused, more set with his partner, Chris Thunder Anderson, to take those tag team titles away from the Foundation as their match for the WFC World Tag Team titles is on the rise.
And his opponent.
But Kenny Austin has a rough challenge right here as he's going to get to take on a young man new to the WFC. There he is, Jashawn Evans.
City, South Carolina. He is Jashawn the Ripper Evans.
Jashawn the Ripper Evans. We saw Jashawn in Walhalla, South Carolina a few weeks ago, taking on the Ugly Duckling, Rob Killjoy, in a fantastic match. And now, Evans gets the opportunity to take on one half of the Conquerors in Kenny Austin. This will be a fantastic matchup of two big men, two strong, powerful men colliding in the middle of that ring. I tell you what, Jashawn Evans better be aware of that man on the outside. And what the world is Sir Charles Humperdinck bringing a briefcase to the ring? Well, that's not the briefcase that everyone's wanting to win in the Television Turmoil Tournament. That just seems to be some kind of random weapon that Sir Charles gets to bring to the ring, and we'll have to see if that's going to make its way into this match. Sir Charles needs to hop down off the edge there, off the outside of the ring, instead of arguing with the fans here in Kings Mountain, because we're ready to get underway. The bell is rung. The referee trying to get Sir Charles down, and a collar and elbow tie up there. And there was no advantage given. Austin and Evans both just locking up and pushing each other off. These two big, strong, powerful men. The big kick there from Austin. And big blows to the back of the neck of the Ripper. Kenny Austin has him whipped into the ropes now. Irish whip, big clothesline. Big meat hook clothesline from Kenny Austin. He brushes his hand like it's over, 2 count. And Jashawn Evans able to kick out. Kenny Austin now with just another clubbing, now a double axe handle blow to the back of the neck. Well, that's just going to send shockwaves down your entire nervous system. And now Kenny Austin with a knee. Right there, you see his knee draped over the back of his head, right across the throat. And now he's in no man's land. Look out! Oh, he hit him! He hit him with that briefcase. I knew it! Sir Charles Humperdinck doesn't bring anything to ringside that he can't use in the middle of a match to give his man the advantage. And he just clobbered Jashawn the Ripper Evans with that briefcase right upside the head. It's amazing that Evans is even still standing in that corner. Now Kenny Austin with a chokehold. Referee telling him, you know what, we're sick and tired of you guys pushing us around from that last match with Dylan Dollar. Putting his hands on the official. The official here tonight warning Kenny Austin, say, hey pal, I got an itchy trigger finger. We're going to call for a DQ if you're not careful. But Kenny Austin doesn't seem to care because he's got him over in that corner with that boot right across the throat. And now Sir Charles choking him out. Sir Charles choking him out. Kenny Austin arguing with the referee, and at first you thought he was just being a jerk. But instead of just being a jerk, he was being a smart jerk. Arguing with the referee so that his back was turned, so that just incredibly smart wrestling guru, Sir Charles Humperdinck, was able to get in there and choke out Jashawn Evans. All the respect in the world for the knowledge and the wisdom and the experience of Sir Charles Humperdinck. But some of the tactics are not so sound, and there's a beautiful vertical suplex from Kenny Austin. Now a cover 1, 2, a kick out. I'm going to be careful with my words. I'm going to heed the words and the advice of Chris Thunder Anderson. I don't want to make Sir Charles mad. Nobody likes it when Sir Charles Humperdinck gets mad at them. You've seen what he's done already to Jay Sean Evans, but he's fighting back here against Kenny Austin. Big right hands, first to the chin, now to the back of the neck. Kenny Austin now slammed into the top turnbuckle. Kenny Austin's in la-la land. He is dazed. The Ripper now has him back. Oh, big chop. Did you hear that? Kenny Austin just wins. Yeah, ow is right, Kenny. And he's going to get another one, it looks like. The crowd is cheering on Jay Sean Evans. Big chop. Oh, my goodness. Good grief now. Snapmare out of the corner. Jay Sean measured him. Big kick right in the kidneys. Oh, my goodness. He caught it right in the lower back. And now a back mule kick. Right in the chin. Right in the kisser. Evans now working on that back. Driving those knees in. Right in the lungs and the kidneys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he hit that swanton. Good grief. And now rolling up in a cover two, and you're going to have to cover him a little better than that, Ripper. Kenny Austin's not going to go down quite like that. Now look out, ref, as Jay Sean Evans slams him into the corner now. What's Evans going to do now with Kenny Austin in the corner? It looks like he's climbing up that second rope. Oh, he's got the crowd behind him, counting them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's nailing Kenny Austin in the side of the head. And one more for good measure. Kenny Austin is dazed. He's in trouble. Jay Sean Evans now measuring him up. What is he going to do with him right here? He's got him in his sights. Oh, drove that shoulder right into the gut, right into the midsection, knocking out any breath that Kenny had in his lungs. You see him now, Kenny reaching for those ribs, trying to catch his breath, and another one. Another one, and Kenny Austin goes down. Leaning on that second rope, Jay Sean Evans now with him in the corner. Whips him across. Reversal now by Kenny Austin. Oh, he goes under Jay Sean. Jay Sean hit him with an arm drag. Kenny Austin goes down. Beautiful arm drag coming out of that corner. And now Evans lighting him up, setting him up. Big right hand to the side of the head. Kenny Austin missing that clothesline, and oh, kick right in the sternum. Again with that back mule kick, got the cover down. One, nope, not even a one. Kenny Austin knows exactly where he is in this ring, reaches up and grabs that bottom rope. That right there is the tutelage of Sir Charles Humperdinck. That right there is training at the Humperdinck Ranch. Big right hand again from Evans. Kenny Austin's in trouble here. He's a little dazed. He's a little loopy in that corner. Evans now backing away, charging in. Oh, he hit him with the knee. Didn't quite get all of it, but he got him right in the chin, and a bulldog. Down goes Kenny Austin. Roll him over, cover him, Jay Sean. Here we go. He's got him. Hook the leg. 1, 2. Kenny Austin kicking out. It's going to take more than that. If he'd have caught that knee flush, I think he might have had a chance there, but that knee just kind of grazed the chin. Stunned Kenny Austin just enough for Jay Sean Evans to get that bulldog. And now Evans getting this crowd behind him. He's climbing to the second turnbuckle. Let's see what he's going to do here. He's going to fly. He's going to fly off the second turnbuckle. Kenny moves out of the way. Sets him up. Oh, there it is. Cruciplex. Cruciplex. Down he goes. 1, 2, 3. And Kenny Austin gets the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Kenny Austin!
Kenny Austin with a win, fans. Let's take a look at some of the action here. You see Austin whipping in Evans into the ropes. Big meat hook clothesline, took him down. Kenny sets him up right here with a very nice, beautiful snap vertical suplex. Tossing Evans across the ring. Evans comes back, he hit that knee, and then was able to get this bulldog right there, driving the face of Kenny Austin down on the mat, but it was Kenny Austin sidestepping that double axe handle into the crucifix, and the pin. 1, 2, 3, your winner. There he is, Mr. Charles Humperdinck. Your winner's Kenny Austin. And the conquerors are ready for the foundation. Fans, we'll be back right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Jeff Dixon, and like many of you, I sit around sometimes and I think to myself, what would I like to watch on TV? Chris Whaley, sitting here with me. You ever have that problem?
All the time, and I have come to a great answer also.
What's your answer?
There's a great show called The Clash.
Wow, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, and guess who are the hosts of that?
I have no idea.
Jeff Dixon and Chris Whaley.
I would love that show if I could get a chance to see it.
Comes on every Monday night on Abundant TV at 7:30.
Now, is that Eastern Standard Time?
Eastern Standard Time.
7:30?
7:30.
Monday night?
On Monday nights here on Abundant TV.
Well, there's the answer then. If you need something to watch,
There
join
it is.
us.
And
The
we'd love
Clash.
to have you.
Hello, wrestling fans. The gentleman Jody Powell here. And I want to put you onto two, not one, but two YouTube channels that you need to check out. First, Wrestling for Christ WFC, right here. Check it out. Every episode of Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour up until the last week's episode is on that channel. And then Falls Count Anywhere 323, me and Mike talking it out right here on Abundant TV and YouTube. Check it out.
When Wrestling for Christ visits the Philippines, we bring more than just wrestling. We bring the love of Jesus Christ. Our mission extends beyond the ring. We hold vacation Bible schools, run basketball and youth camps, and visit villages to share the gospel, offering hope and encouragement to those in need. Since 2017, Wrestling for Christ has seen thousands of professions of faith and lives changed simply by sharing the love of Jesus. In 2025, we're planning to return for television tapings on Abundant TV to reach even more lives. We need your support to continue this vital work. Help us bring hope to the Philippines.
Scan the QR code to donate today and go to our website to learn more about this ministry.
Thank you and God bless.
Hey fans, the gentleman Jody Powell here, and Easter is coming. And whether you do Easter baskets or you just like to give nice gifts, give your friends this. Feeling Down, Look Up by my good buddy Mike Buchanan. Get your copy on Amazon today. Don't give them Reese's peanut butter eggs. Give them this. Send me the peanut butter eggs. Delicious. Welcome back, fans, to Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. And what an hour it has been so far, highlighting the key tag teams in the WFC tag team division. We saw earlier on tonight, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Dylan Dollar from the Foundation, putting his hands on an official, getting himself disqualified, allowing Smiley Feelgood, a newcomer to the WFC, to pick up the victory over Dylan Dollar. Let's go back and take a look at what happened earlier this evening. And a third one. Come on, ref, get in there. Get him off. Hey, come on. What are you doing? He can't push the referee. What are you doing, ref? Ring that bell. Good grief. Oh, and a rake of the back. Oh, my goodness. Come on. And there it is. There it is. Serves you right. You deserve to be disqualified. You can't put your hands on the ref.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match by disqualification, Smiley Feelgood.
Somebody get out here. Somebody get out here and get Dylan Dollar off of him. Now he's going to hit that tilt-a-whirl clothesline again. Oh, goodness. Down goes Feelgood. Get in there, ref. Dylan Dollar is out of control. The Foundation's out of control. Good grief. Out of control is an understatement, fans, to describe the recent actions of the Foundation. Turns out the Foundation were the ones attacked AWOL behind the Kings Mountain Arena in the alleyway. Left one of the members of AWOL lying in stacks of pallets with a broken leg. Now they've attacked the American GI. Not in an alley, not behind some mysterious circumstances. They did it right there in the middle of the ring No shame. They just came out to the ring with a chair. Dylan Dollar slid that chair over the arm, the American GI, and stomped on it, causing the GI to suffer tragic shoulder issues. The structure of the bone socket in the shoulder, muscles torn from the bone, pectoral muscles needing to be reattached, major shoulder surgery for the American GI, all thanks to Dylan Dollar and Travis Roberts of the foundation. Once again, fans, I'm just going to make my plea to this commissioner. Even after tonight, after what we just saw, putting his hands on an official. You know, Commissioner, you have made it very clear that I, as voice talent, am not to put my hands on wrestlers, the wrestling talent. What about the wrestling talent putting their hands on the officials? These men get into the ring in their striped shirts. They take the abuse from fans. They take the abuse from wrestlers, but they call the match. They count the 1, 2, 3. They don't deserve to be pushed around. It's getting kind of sickening, to be quite honest. So once again, I'll call for at least some suspensions, if not an outright termination or even a title strip of the foundation. And that would set up an interesting scenario, because you've got the number one contenders in the Conquerors, and you've got the tag team that is in our main event this evening, Perfect Vision, the hottest tag team in the WFC, both vying for a spot in this division. And that's why tonight we were highlighting our tag team division, because I believe it is the best tag team division in professional wrestling. These young men that you're about to see in Perfect Vision, John Matthews, Zachariah Cutter, they're on the cusp of greatness. They just need the opportunity. And they just need someone to give them the push, not to hold them back. To say that they're not champion material, I think is short-sighted and, quite frankly, idiotic. Perfect Vision has the keys, the tools, the charisma, everything they need to be WFC World Tag Team Champions. Well, fans, it's been an incredible card this evening. Next week's going to be even bigger. The WFC World Heavyweight Champion, Shane Austin's going to be in action. You're going to see AWOL. You're going to see the Mad Dog, Nathan Sawyer. You're going to see a newcomer to the WFC, JR Reynolds. That one's going to be really exciting. So tune in next week to Abundant Television. What do you say we get to our main event? Perfect Vision. Take it on the 864. Oh, let's get to ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
Well, fans, we are ready for our main event of the evening. A tag team match featuring one of the hottest tag teams in the WFC. And they're going to be taking on some newcomers to the world of Wrestling for Christ. And we're excited to see them. They may be newcomers to the WFC, but they are veterans around the Carolinas and are known for their tag team prowess. This is going to be a great challenge for Perfect Vision.
Introducing first, representing the greatest city in the Carolinas, Spartanburg, South Carolina. They are the 864.
The 864, representing what they think is the greatest city in all of the Carolinas, in Spartanburg, South Carolina. I think there are some that may beg to differ, but Asher Rain and Cole Black, the 864, making their WFC debut, here ready to take on Perfect Vision. And I tell you, fans, Perfect Vision has been on a roll, making a viable case to be in the contention for the WFC tag team titles ever since the commissioner said that the team of Perfect Vision did not have what it takes to be their WFC World Tag Team Champions. And there you see Cole Black on the left, Asher Rain on the right, the 864 claiming this is their city, claiming they've arrived to take over, and we'll see if they're going to be able to do that as we await the arrival of the Prince of the Cruiserweight, Zachariah Cutter, and John Matthews, Perfect Vision. 864 letting these fans here in Kings Mountain know that they have arrived and they are ready to take over. But I think this team is going to have something to say about that. Perfect Vision has been on a roll. They have been on fire lately. It's going to be really interesting to see how Perfect Vision works into this tag picture, considering the Conquerors, who we saw early in a one-on-one match with Kenny Austin, picking up the victory over at Jashawn the Ripper Evans. It's going to be interesting to see how Perfect Vision and the Conquerors align in this tag team division.
Kingdom! John Matthews, Zachariah Cutter, they are Perfect Vision!
The fans love Perfect Vision here in Kings Mountain. They are absolutely one of the favorites here in the WFC. John Matthews, Zachariah Cutter coming together after Cutter was repeatedly attacked and beaten down by Kenny Austin, Chris Thunder Anderson. John Matthews finally coming out, making the save one night, and said he was tired of seeing his former brother beaten up, attacked, with no one to help him, and all of a sudden, Perfect Vision reformed, and they are on fire here in the WFC. But I got to tell you, fans, you may not know the 864, you may not know Asher Rain or Cole Black, but I tell you what, this team is going to be a very good opponent for Perfect Vision. They're going to present them with quite the challenge, and if Perfect Vision is able to overcome the 864, it's going to go a long way, I think, in the eyes of this commissioner, because I'm sure if I know the 864, the commissioner knows the 864. That commissioner knows exactly how good they are. And that's Asher Rain starting for the 864 against John Matthews, and the two of them jawing in the middle of the ring. Oh my goodness, he smacked him right across the face. The 864 making a statement early with that smack from Asher Rain, and now missed the collar, and another one. He missed the collar and elbow tie-up, and Asher Rain smacked John Matthews again, told Zachariah Cutter he was next. John Matthews is not going to take kindly to that nice go-behind takedown. Matthews now rolling over and picking up. Oh, smacked him right back across the face. What's good for the goose? Asher Rain complaining to the referee. Nothing to complain about there. That's a perfectly legal hit, an open-handed blow to the face. Now a collar and elbow tie-up. And it's Matthews coming away, twisting that left arm. Grinding on that arm. Good grief, look at how that arm is bending. It's not supposed to bend that way. Now Asher Rain showing off some athleticism. He pulls John Matthew over with an arm drag, and now he's going to let the fans hear about it. He's going to brag about it. I tell you what, it was an impressive move. I'm not sure it was a middle turnbuckle move. Asher Rain getting into it with these fans here. It's Zachariah Cutter gets them going, gets them rallying behind Perfect Vision, as these fans in Kings Mountain and around the world love to do. Perfect Vision, absolutely a fan favorite here, and certainly, in my opinion, a favorite to become the WFC World Tag Team Champions. Now John Matthews rolls through. And no, he pulled his hair, jerked him back down to the mat. Good grief, ref, you were standing right there. Did you not see it? My goodness. Asher Rain. Now that side headlock on John Matthews. Matthews outweighing Rain quite a bit in power and strength. And shoulder tackle there. Rain showing that he can go shoulder to shoulder with the best of them. And now he says, let's do it again. Oh, but Matthews follows him up and nails him. I don't want to move by John Matthews. Anticipated. Asher Rain going into the ropes, followed him in, bounced off. Asher Rain turned around and eats that shoulder tackle. Once again, these fans in Kings Mountain getting behind Perfect Vision. It looks like the 864 is regrouping. A tag is made, and here comes Cole Black into the ring for the first time. Drop toe hold. Down he goes. Into the side headlock now. Tag made by Cutter. Double team action here. Irish whip into the ropes. Big double elbow. Down he goes. Oh, they roll him over. Lock him in. Right into the double vertical suplex. Perfect vision on fire here. Cutter going for the pin one. Just gets the 1 count. Great teamwork there by John Matthews and Zachariah Cutter. That double elbow rolled him over right into the double vertical suplex. Cole Black says, go ahead and hop back in there, Asher Rain. I'm not dealing with that momentum right now. Ooh, and an enziguri. Right the side of the head. Zachariah Cutter follows it up with a forearm. Cutter off the ropes. Rain misses the clothesline. Cutter off. Oh, did you see that hip toss? The height. And an arm drag. Down goes Cutter. And now a scoop here. Asher Rain has him up. No, Cutter slides in behind. A tag made from John Matthews. Rain charges in, misses. Here comes Matthews. Big boot to the face. Matthew charges again. No, he moves Rain on the outside. And an enziguri and a drop kick. Perfect vision. Working like a well-oiled machine. And now it's Cutter off the knees. The flip splash. Got him down 1, 2. No. Good grief. You can't even keep up with these guys. They move so fast. Cutter there with that springboard. Flip splash onto Asher Rain. Now Cutter into the ropes. Coming off. Drop kick. Nails him. Rain down to a seated position. Now Cutter going in again. Another drop kick. He missed. Oh, he missed. He ended up hitting the ropes and landed face first into the mat. Fans, this is your main event right here on Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. 864, that's Asher Rain with a vertical suplex on Zachariah Cutter. Oh, wait a minute. He's going for, yes, he is. He's going for the Tres Amigo. Here he goes. The 3 Amigos. There's 2. And he's rolling him over. Shades of Eddie Guerrero. And here comes the 3rd one. But no, Zachariah Cutter gets out of it. Ducks a clothesline. Rolls through, makes the tag to John Matthews. I'm not sure Rain saw it. But Matthews in now. Ooh, delivers that kick. And a kick from Cutter. Oh, running knee lift from John Matthews. Rain's down 1, 2. I tell you what, I have not seen Perfect Vision on such the same page. They are so crisp in this match. Not missing anything. And now what is this? Oh my goodness! Did you see that? The athleticism from the Prince of the Cruiserweights. Got him down for 2, almost 3. The only thing Cutter could have done right there is rolled over and made a traditional pin, locking him up, hooking that leg. He kind of laid back on him. That allowed Rain to kick out, and now a rake of the eyes. Yeah, good warning there, ref. A little bit after the fact. Cutter now, whipped hard into the turnbuckle, hitting hard and taking it down to the mat. The power there from Asher Rain. Now tag, in comes Cole Black. Snapmare sends him over. Oh, big kick to the kidneys. And now it's Cole Black with a stomp drop kick. Down he goes, 1, 2. Cutter able to kick out. Pretty much for the whole match, Perfect Vision has been in control, but now it's the 864 taking over now with just a blatant chokehold. A blatant chokehold up against the ropes. Look out! Come on, ref. What are you doing? You're allowing yourself to be turned away from the action, and Rain able to deliver that running forearm. 1, 2. Cutter kicks out. The 864 knowing they are in a fight are doing everything they can to win this match. And now a chokehold, a blatant chokehold right in the corner. Referee counting. Asher Rain lets go at the count of 4. And now that knee right across the throat. And he's saying, keep counting, keep counting. He knows he has till 5. He takes it to 4. Now, wait a minute. Cole Black just pulling on the throat of Cutter across the bottom rope. The referee not seeing, and there he goes again. The fans getting all over the referee. Rightly so, having his back turned to the action. Allowing the man on the outside, who in that case was Cole Black, to pull on the neck and the throat of Zachariah Cutter. And now 864 showing some great tag team wrestling here. Quick tags in and out. First is Black, then it's Rain, now it's Black again. Cutter taking the boots right to the chest. Now tossed out with sort of a snapmare there and a pin. 2 count from the referee. John Matthews getting the crowd here in Kings Mountain going. This main event, this tag team match. These newcomers, the 864, new to the WFC, taking on Perfect Vision. Into the corner, off the second turnbuckle. Now he hit the knee. Did you see that? Cole Black hit him with a knee and now a sling blade. Down he goes. He's got him. 1, 2, 3. No, he kicked out. He kicked out. Had the 2 count, but he kicked out. Good grief. Rain thought it was 3. Referee very clear that was a 2 count. Cutter nearly losing it for Perfect Vision here after that nasty knee to the face. Now a leg drop. Asher Rain 1, 2. Kick out there again. Saw John Matthews. He's trying to get this crowd behind him. Now the Cutter chant has broken out here. Asher Rain arguing with the referees, wasting a lot of time. He's giving Zachariah Cutter a chance here to recoup. Cutter banging on the mat, getting these fans behind him. That was a little too long, and there's a small package. 1, 2, no, he kicked out. Almost got the quick pin there. Cutter ducks the clothesline. And now, oh my goodness. Good grief. Cutter hitting that move, but now both men are down. The back of the head of Asher Rain hitting the canvas. Referee count up to 3. This crowd going crazy for Zachariah Cutter. Referee up to 6. There's a tag. Tag made to Matthews. Another one made to Cole Black. Black comes in. Big clothesline. Asher Rain eats one. An elbow for Cole Black. A clothesline for Asher Rain. John Matthews is cleaning house. Charges Asher Rain. Big splash in the corner. And now here comes one for Cole Black. Another one. No! He moved out of the way. Cole Black hit his own partner. Back mule kick from Matthews. Got him up into the fireman's carry. Got him in the fireman's carry position. The tag's made. Matthews hits the knee. Big drop kick from Zachariah Cutter. Cutter with a pin. 1, 2, 3, and there's your winners. Perfect Vision picks up the victory over the 864.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Perfect Vision!
Perfect Vision with a win. Let's take a look at some of the action here. You see this step up enziguri right upside the side of the head of Asher Rain, and then Cutter holds him for that drop kick right in the back. Oh my goodness. Gonna need an adjustment after that. Here we saw the 864 get an upper hand with this stomp drop kick right in the face. But in the end, it was John Matthews hitting the knee lift. And that Cutter drop kick sends down Cole Black. They roll him over. Cutter makes the pin. 1, 2, 3, and there are your winners. Zachariah Cutter and John Matthews. Yeah, John, you are the superhero, my friend. Perfect Vision is on a roll, fans. They win here in the main event on Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. That's all the time we have. We'll see you next week.